Right, oh, I'm now streaming, I think. Hopefully. I don't know. If I am, cool. If I'm not, then I'm not.
Let's see.
Yeah, it's working.
Is our audio included?
Yes. Whether you like it or not.
Hello, cunts.
And there goes my monetization this month. The internet totally sees me now. It sees my shite driving on this game. Well.
Wait, I'm going on your channel.
Oh, it is working.
Late night Daytona 24 quali stream.
Yeah. It took me 3 attempts to spell the word stream correctly. Kept spelling it stream.
Oh dear.
It's not ideal. Do I have to be?
Is my audio actually fully going
Yeah,
through
will be.
this? There's gonna be memes.
I'm gonna turn you down a lot. Hello, Lewis Parnell. How are we doing? Welcome to the late night attempt to race. I'm mainly doing this so a few of my Forza teammates can watch me. Because I is good.
Memes.
This is...
Oh god, my audio is actually fully going
Yeah,
through.
it is. You don't...
Can we just take a second?
Alan.
If you actually looked in the description, support the stream, round 1 of
Oh,
the
it's because I haven't changed it from ULC
stream.
earlier on. Sorry. Alan, I will definitely bottle this, don't you worry. Roughly, I'm aiming for basically as close to a low 33 dead as I can. I'm not too bad, thank you. I'm very, very tired though, Lewis. I'd usually be asleep for about the last 2 hours now, so... This isn't ideal, but this is the only qualifying I could do because ULC earlier on and I'm out Thursday night, which is a bit of an issue. As now Kieran's making... Honestly, just ignore whatever noises come out of this stream from the background. Everyone's using the Chevy.
There's so much I could really say.
Hello, Callum Morgan.
not gonna
Hopefully you're having a
be
good evening. Well, I say a good evening. Hopefully you're having a good old morning, buddy. Welcome to the Strem. Hopefully you enjoy. I don't know how long it will take. Hello, Banana Josh. I know you're certainly in the morning. Nice, Australia. It's like, what, 10 o'clock over there? Oh, lovely. Skr, skr, skr.
Wait, well, one good thing for your stream.
Oh,
already.
no. Lovely.
There we go.
That's like 1 GT. Oh, my controller died. Oopsie
The
poopsie.
maturity
It's
level.
just
Hello,
astronomical.
respond, controller.
I'm sorry, it's fucking 1 o'clock in the morning. What do you expect?
Oh, that doesn't sound good. There we are.
Calm
It's done.
down with the light.
Why are you doing it at this time of the night, Callum? Because this was the only qualifying session I can do.
It's a family-friendly
Unfortunately, I
channel.
couldn't, because basically you've got one at 8 PM
Family
British
friendly-
time and then one at
family-
8 PM
family
American time.
friendly.
And I can do the British time
family
because I was doing
friendly
ULC.
PGT.
So my controller like fully just given up now. I think it has. But yeah, so basically this is the only one I could do. Right, I think
I'm dead.
I should be. I'm back. Hello. Sorry. Please join party for the start. I'll be back in a bit, lads.
Okay.
Join a bit.
Evening, lads.
And I will restart the spiel once Matt's in here.
Oh,
Eel.
There's Matt. Okay.
sorry.
Okay.
Okay. Restarting. So you guys have 45 minutes to set your fastest clean lap. It must be clean. Dirty laps will be slower than fast laps by default. If you set a dirty lap, which I certainly hope in 45 minutes you can set at least 1 clean lap. If you set a dirty lap, it will a minute will be added onto your overall time. You are not required to use the full 45 minutes. If you go out, set the fastest lap you think you're possibly going to do in 15, you can say, hey, I'm done, I'm out. Make sure that Darkster sees that, he hears that, and you can leave at your leisure. If you want to pull over and take a break while you're qualifying, that is allowed. However, make sure you are off the racing line. If you pull over on the racing line, you sir are an a-hole and we will hit you.
Did you just say you're an ankle? You're an ankle?
You're an a-hole.
Oh, a-hole. Okay.
Yeah.
Also, if you do that, you will be
Trying to
banned.
give it PG-13.
You are also welcome to pit at your leisure if you want to. If you need the pit, just go ahead and pit. Pits are open the entire thing. The lobby will still be set for an hour, so once 15 minutes shows up on the big game clock, so after 45 minutes, please finish the lap you're currently on. If you pass the line at 45 or at 44 minutes and 58 seconds, you may continue with that lap. If you cross the line at 45 minutes and 1 second, you're done. Any questions?
Nope.
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 Don't
Okay.
drive backwards.
Do we need to stay in this party or
Yeah,
race?
don't drive
or-
backwards. If you drive,
No.
Okay.
Just make
yeah,
sure that
don't
you
drive
know when to
backwards.
stop.
Don't drive backwards under any circumstances. If you miss pit entry, then you gotta go on the track a whole another time.
That's
And I'll
gonna
be
fun.
saving the replay, so if you do somehow manage to have the wrong power or whatever, I'll be able to gel.
People be
And
running.
the good news
into
is
the
we're down to
entrance.
30 GT entries again.
Oh, good.
Who withdrew?
Wait, who is
Project Nonsense.
Oh, okay.
Rod withdrew?
Project Nonsense Racing.
Oh. Alright, so as soon as Mr. Smokes ready's up, we are good to go.
Nope.
Alright, well, it's 8:05, 8:06, Paul's not here. Here we go.
Yeah.
Rip F4H.
Way to go, Paul.
If something doesn't look right, just let me know and then we'll quit out and I'll fix it.
Someone's car
Okay.
is white. Oh wait, no, that's mine.
Oh my
Josh.
god.
Also, if you
Drink.
somehow manage to have like, a ceiling fan or loud people or dogs or whatever, please mute your goddamn microphone.
That's where it's starting to control this guy.
Alright, here we go. Everything look right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Cool. You gonna hang out in here, Ben, or you gonna head out?
I'm just gonna hang out in here for a little bit.
Gotcha. The other thing, make sure you follow the track limits in the bus stop.
It says on Tora you can. Are we talking Tora track limits that are on the website?
Yeah, to our
That's
track
fine.
limits.
So it's basically
Yeah.
it's near Forza Clean now.
Very
It's
similar.
near Forza Clean, but it's not completely Forza
Yeah.
Clean.
I think.
Like, I
Like,
think
the Toro line is Forza Clean, but all Forza Clean lines are not Toro
Yeah.
Clean.
yeah, I think the. Oh, I was gonna. Sorry, I'm getting distracted because I'm getting messages. I think that the picture that I posted of the exit is barely
Yeah,
clean.
it doesn't really work.
Forza
Yeah.
clean, so it doesn't really work yet. You have to be like
It's not
millimeter
practical.
perfect. It's not practical, no.
It's what you do if you're chasing down Roadrunner.
I should have practiced this a little more.
Alright, we're starting flying laps. Good luck, everyone.
Good
Yes,
luck,
good
guys.
luck, everybody. Oh,
I'm going to jump out. Good luck, gentlemen.
See you, Ben. God, man.
Trust me, that's not a particularly brilliant time.
I know.
Here it comes.
Stuff.
Take a wall construction, yo. Ah, fuck.
Collisions are off, right?
Yes, they
Yeah.
are. Simulation damage, collisions off.
I knew that. I just had to mentally make sure.
Ah, good. Right. Just reading through chat quickly. I'm here to stay. Thank you very much, Malta. Yes, I'm using a pad. Everyone uses a pad on Forza. If you want to be good. Hello, I'm back. Right, I also need to turn my game audio up a lot. So I can now actually hear the car. Done a 34.0 banker, so easily a lot more time to find. Let's go for this, lads.
Yeah.
What's it? Darks has said, "Geez, Matt, already on a 34 dead." I'm like, mate, you're in for a surprise when you see some other people's qualifying. I'll tell you that much. I'm actually surprised. I've got 7 people in stream, and although probably a lot of them are you, it scares me, lads. This is like going to be the weirdest stream I think I've ever done.
You got anyone decent in your life?
Well, Darks has just set a time Well, he's in the 34s. He's on the 34 dead. He'd probably get 33s. There's no one rapid, put it that way.
You're not going near like the F4H boys in your.
Well, the one that was meant to be here hadn't shown up. Paul, I think, or whatever.
Who was
I don't know.
Oh, was it Paul 93, 39?
Yeah, whatever his name is. Yeah, he hadn't shown. So.
Rip.
Oh, just can't get T1 right at the moment. Gotta make sure I get the car turned in. Try to slowly bring the time down. Remember, now I can't engine brake either, so I'll watch for that. I wonder why I was pulling like 195 down the straight. Pole so far is nightmare, yeah, he's on what, 32.7, isn't he?
Yeah.
That's what Cal's just said in chat. So if I can get within sort of half second of him, then I'll be pretty happy.
Yeah, I think I was what 8/10 off him,
Yeah.
so I'm happy with that. For someone who doesn't do P class,
That's
that's
the
decent.
thing.
For
If
me.
we're only 1.3 combined off pole, well, they might. A couple of people might go a bit quicker. So if we're like less than 2 still, that's fine, really, isn't it?
Yeah, as long as we're less than 2 seconds off, that's still good lap times, isn't it?
Malta, why on earth are you doing a fortnight all nighter? I can think of much worse.
Fortnite's a banging game, what are you saying?
I'm not a particular fan, I won't lie. I don't mind it, but it's just not something that... it's one of those odd things where I felt like it really would interest me, but it sort of just hasn't. Mainly because I sort of got onto it late and everyone would dick on me permanently. Like, I'd just get destroyed within like the first 30 seconds. There we are. That's distracting as well, nicely in front of me. So we're just spinning. Sure. That guy's running no TCS in a DP. Have fun, buddy.
I ran no CCS for ages.
It's one of those odd things where you don't think it will be that much quicker. Prefer iRacing to Forza, to be honest. Yeah, fair
I
enough.
think I gained like half a second by turning it on.
Yeah, it's a lot quicker. iRacing's good fun, but I don't have an endless pocket of money. Even though Forza, with how many DLC they seem to bring, they seem to think that everyone still does. But, you know. Just didn't shift up for like a second then. It's just sat there. You can teach me play Fortnite, can you? Trust me, I'm a lost cause on that. Just getting it turned in, come on. It's such a pain. Like, you know, going out onto the first part of the oval with the traction bog and everything, you're just trying to keep the car straight.
It is horrendous,
It is
isn't it?
just trying to thread the needle almost with this car. Come on, please stay Forza clean. Yes. It's not a particularly good run, but hopefully I'm still a couple of tenths up. Do like Fortnite streams to rake in the views. I've streamed Fortnite once, and I tell you one thing, it did not rake in the views. I know.
Yeah, 'cause you gotta put like some fucking clickbait shit in the
Yeah.
stream title.
I'll get my massive chested girlfriend on, shall I? I'm running next to no aero. No, I like top speed. Cal. Top speed is bang. Oh, that's an engine brake. Please don't have ran the engine. Bet I have. No, I haven't. Somehow I've got away with that. Already a third of the way through. $33.3. How many energy drinks are you going to go through this stream? None. Because this stream's going to be like an hour long at most. And then I'll be going straight to bed. Plus I'm not a fan of energy drinks. That's the problem. I dropped 2/10 in the first sector and absolutely, well, I don't say nail, like a decent run then out onto the oval. So frustrating. It's just hooking that one up. Get some decent trims through the bus stop though. Actually, straight line.
It's annoying you've not got any of the really quick cars in your lobby
Yeah,
map,
I know.
because it would have been good to see where a few of the other people stand.
Yeah, they're all BQ3, weren't they?
Yeah, exactly.
Tyres now everywhere.
Mellish got really mad in our lobby
Did
earlier
he?
on. He's like, "Who hit the tyres at turn 1?"
Well, this guy's just going around in circles. They've lapped him already.
I mean, that is the aim of racing, but, you know.
What's that?
Going around in circles, that's all racing is.
Well, technically, yeah. Not that tight circles, though. So that's a good run. That's easily another sort of, well, I can set sub, that's the problem, but it's just getting it. I've really followed that guy into the wall. That's not ideal though. Shit run, may as well set myself up for next. Q4, Vanquish and Swift, yeah. That'll be an interesting one. That's the thing, I think a lot of the Americans have gone with Q4, so they got a couple more days to sweat. And obviously a lot of the British people go Q3, because you got a couple more days to sweat. But I didn't want to do Q4. Just playing
We were signed up for Q4
We
originally.
were
weren't we?
both, Q4 originally, and now it's Q2 and you've already done yours.
I've done Q1, yeah.
I'm gonna have to reach out a second. Is this on PS4 or Xbox One? This is Xbox One, as this is Forza. Come on. Well, I got damage again. No. That's probably invalid, is it? Come on, Forza. No? Oh. Gee. Why does the timings just go away for a couple of seconds here and there? When you look at damage. It doesn't come back for 10 seconds. It's so frustrating.
No clue.
Yeah, it does it when you pause it as well sometimes.
Oh, 33.4. If I can now just nail Sector 1.
Can we do some practice at some point where the cars aren't ghosted? Because I actually haven't done multi-class since Road Atlanta,
Well.
so I need some practice
Mhm.
overtaking GT
I'll
cars.
have to do some,
Sounds so stupid, but
It's one of the most important parts of it.
I don't want to accidentally whack someone off into turn one or something and end up getting the penalty.
That's an interesting line from Darkster there. Not really too sure why, but unless he was just trying to give me the ring. Why is he taking the high line? It's bizarre. And now he's weaving. Lovely. Right, I'm going to read through chat in a sec. I just want to improve on this lap and then I will. Got a few messages in, so I probably should read through stuff. There we are, 33.2. I'll just see if I can improve on this lap and then I'll read through some chat. That's the thing as well, you can use that curb on the inside out onto the oval to try and sort of scoop the car around, and it doesn't really seem to traction bog. $15,000 down, so still definitely. Oh, and I'm rather hit. Right, I'll read through some chat. Right, let's have a look at what people are saying. I'm making a Jaguar car into Jaguar PSGL racing team. Oh, fair enough. I want to do a Nürburgring 24. There just doesn't seem to be one at the moment. Hello, Emozy. Hope you have a good evening. Rules allow 2 wheels on the grass because the game is lenient. Yeah, it's ridiculous. Do I know ACG Mercy? I do vaguely remember him. Wish the cars didn't have his front tyres. It's a blessing and a saint at the same time, I think. I believe he races on, sorry. Yeah, he does. I'm pretty certain. Be smoother on turning, you'll find it's easier if you're moving the analog stick to swift motion. I'm fairly hopeful I sort of know how to drive. The Ford, I feel it's slightly stronger, but I wouldn't say it's OP. And hello to Prodfalls for AMG. Hope you have a good evening, buddy, as well. I'll let these two go, and then I'll probably hit the track again. Get some more laps down. Easily a few more turns to find on my lap though, but I may as well pit now actually. Get some fresh rubber on the car. I don't really know, because obviously Forza 6 sort of found that as long as you had next to no fuel in the car, it usually was quicker. I don't know if it's the same on 7 or not, or whether you want better tyres. It's a difficult balancing act, to be honest. Oh my, Isaac so far this qualifying, me on a 33.2, second on a 34, third on a 35, and fourth on a 36. It's spread. I think it's the right way to describe it. It is spread out more than Kieran.
Hey.
Hello.
More than his butt cheeks.
Ford is 2/10 faster.
Hello. I heard
I'd say yes with the right tune. It probably is a tiny bit quicker, but I think the driver could easily overcome that. So far at the moment, Isaac, what was your time exactly again? Was it 5.60 or 5.40?
That 5.6.
So we're looking at a 0.81 combined then, aren't we? Well, then, 6.81.
Yeah, through a 6.8.
Yeah. Should I stream? Go for it, man. There's a lot of time for half an oval. Yeah. To a degree, but there's also a lot of time to be made back, isn't there? Sort of thing. Thank you very much, Prod Forza 4. Hopefully that's semi-respectable. ACG said he choked quality in quality 0.2 off from a 33.7. 33.7 is still a decent lap, to be fair. Well, there's definitely a lot more time to find in it, but you can 33.7 probably sort of you'll probably be looking around sort of A lobby, won't you? I'd say.
Right on Connor's lap, wasn't it?
What's that?
let's not talk about that. Slightly better than Connor's lap, isn't it?
Slightly better, yeah. Poor Connor. Well, his lap is now completely void, so.
Poor fella. That's what he was saying. He was so mad earlier on. I was just like, bro,
Don't worry. Yeah, but he wants to do it for himself as well, doesn't he?
Yeah, I know, I get that, but it's just.
Thing is, obviously,
not worth getting that upset.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. Don't worry about it too much, because obviously we have two probably quicker drivers. Well, as qualified so far as proven. As of right now, we are the quicker drivers, but 32.8 in the Corvette was an absolute tank. 32.8 are pretty easy in the IMO. Yeah, but Cal, you gotta remember, you like live in these cars. It's like if you've been practicing in the Ford, then you can consistently do it in the Ford, can't you? That's what you're gonna remember. Thing is, I feel the Corvette's probably better around a lot of the tracks, but. I reckon the Corvette
sounds better too.
Do you think the Corvette sounds better, do you? I prefer the Ford, to be honest.
Nah, I like the grumble.
I like the grumble of the C7R, but not the LM. Not the LM, the DP even.
I swear they've got pretty much the same engine.
It's different exhaust though, isn't it?
Yeah, I know, but still.
It's not Gran Turismo. Not everything is a flat six.
I don't know.
You were going to use the Corvette, were you? Ah, fair enough. I think the Corvette, yeah, will probably be stronger around Sebring, and I think, what's the final race? Road Atlanta, I think they'll probably be pretty damn close. But that's, what, 9 months down the line. We're close to the last Road Atlanta than we are the next, to be fair, aren't we? So, hashtag Throwback Thursday.
P4.
P4.
What a time that was. What a dream.
Back when we were just young.
Young whippersnappers.
God. Sorry, Grandma. Like Daytona prototypes are definitely my P and X class are definitely my stronger forms, but they're so intense to drive though. I think that's the thing with them. You're either on max concentration or you're in a wall, really. And I've butchered that chicane. Just try and save it and go for the next run. Petit Le Mans win a right here, fair play.
The thing with
We came P4. We won B split, but obviously with no, well, it was going to be near impossible for us to win anyway. But I think we were only a few miles behind you, though. You're only about.
Oh, the M6 is confirmed as being in the lineup for tomorrow.
Not surprised.
Is that the same tune that or build that Hum was using when he got his 42.5 or whatever it was?
45, yeah.
Oh, 43.5. I thought it was a 42.5.
42.5 would be 4 times quicker than
Still.
Commando. I think that would be a little bit OP if anyone could do that just that quickly.
Well, that was what I was going to say. If it was a 42.5, then
Yeah.
a little bit OP.
I'm going in the BMW and sticking in the DP class.
Thing with P class is you have to. It's so difficult to get the final few tenths.
It is
or
just getting that
how
lap
much it is
in
to
it.
get at the top level. Like,
That's the thing with especially
You can
the higher the
work down a
class,
bit
the
of
more of a
time.
perfectionist run it has to be. Ultimately,
but it has to be so perfect in every single
There is-
way, and I just don't have the talent.
there is no adapting. You can't adapt your lines and shit. There is one line.
Exactly, like in the lower classes.
Oh, Matthew,
Like
how
SNR
could you be
class.
swearing on your stream?
I'd be swearing on my stream. What did I say? Kieran, this is after 9 p.m.
You just
so.
did,
Yeah.
you said shit.
Oh, that's
Oh, who gives a fuck?
Yeah,
Yeah,
no.
true, it is after fucking 9 PM, so fuck life, fuck everything.
Okay.
Kieran just went full Tourette's mode as per usual.
Oh yeah, we should fucking know me by now.
Unfortunately.
Do I need to kick him?
Yeah,
now?
go for it. Ban him. Ban him from my
Thanks,
stream.
boo.
Oh, what was I doing in second? Bloody hell.
Thanks, boo.
Don't know how long this car can go on fuel. What do you think of Fried Esports? I think they're the best team, and I'm going to be leaving EVR to join them very soon. I feel it's an interesting way to start a team, to be fair. It's quite an odd approach, but yeah, it can work at the end of the day. Just they're putting a lot of effort into it at the moment. Having a lot of stuff.
I've never heard of them, to be
They're
honest.
F1, so you wouldn't have.
Makes sense.
It was set up by a few guys in one of the lower AR splits. So, no swearing on this Christian server. PG-13. Exactly. Now you get it. How will YouTube not think I'm...
Family friendly PG.
I like the
team.
fact... YouTube seriously though needs a system where it works out, like if you get like 30 clean ones in a row, that you're not going to be uploading pictures of Nazi warfare to your channel. And just sort their stuff out. Like, I'm sorry.
But what's wrong with Nazi warfare? It's just history.
Well, exactly. It's where do you draw the line, isn't it? Ultimately.
I'm sorry, but your gears in that tune are so out.
Well, I found it quicker than yours, so...
Yeah,
Correct.
but 6th gear is like you're nowhere near like its max potential if you go.
Yeah, no.
Like, there's so much like gap for speed.
Yeah, you can eke out a couple more miles an hour out of it, but I think it's more geared so you can short
yeah,
shift out the
easily.
corners.
Mm.
Sixth gear, yeah, you can easily eke out a bit more from her, but...
Mhm.
Just so much traction bog, that's the problem. I wish you could have like your own Gran Turismo where you can limit the amount of traction control.
Or PCARS 2 has that as well.
Well, yeah. I just don't really ever run traction on PCARs, to be honest. Probably should, because it's a lot quicker in a lot of cars.
I
It
just
is.
don't run traction. Sorry, I don't
You
run
just
P
don't
cars.
play the fucking game.
Is what I
Yeah,
meant to say. I meant to.
exactly.
I literally. That was what I was. The joke I was trying to make was I don't run P cars.
We're all too tired to be making jokes, lads. Come on, wait away.
You literally
Yeah.
have code for it. You have a wheel and you just don't play
Is
it,
Liam
like,
still here? Is Liam...
Because it feels horrendous.
Use my
Liam's
wheel
dead.
settings.
I tried. It still feels horrendous, or rather, doesn't feel horrendous because you can't feel anything through the wheel.
Is that because I have my force feedback at about 6
There's
because I'm
absolutely
weak?
no feeling.
No, Isaac, there is feeling when you've got more than 12
I have
people
my
in the
force
lobby and your
feedback on
wheels
100
shaking
on
to
everything.
pieces.
Mhm.
GT Sport's good fun, I like it. Ben and I'll have to do that Nürburgring 24-hour Banana Josh was talking about. When they sign me out.
Oh yeah, no, literally, Matt. I'm looking at you go across the line now. You got about another 500 RPMs to actually do something.
Yeah, I know.
with. So,
End of the day, that's not my tune, is it? So.
also, you can take turn 1 a lot tighter.
Yeah, but it don't work in the DP really that way. Especially with the traction control.
Is it
It's a
not?
complete.
Huh.
It's completely different to drive. You got to remember that.
Talk about a backseat
Yeah,
driver.
No.
What did you?
You know, beat my times first, and then we can discuss.
Alright, let me go grab the tune in a minute, yeah, and I'll smash it within 3 laps.
I would love to see you try. I
So when a
reckon.
cow comes in and starts being all gloaty.
I reckon, Kieran, it would take you at least a day.
Are you having a giggle?
If you beat my 33 point, well, it depends if I beat my 33.1. If you can beat my time by, let's say, 6 PM this evening, then you can be a backseat driver.
That's if I'm even.
If
awake.
you wake up by 6 PM, to be honest, you'll be a backseat driver, so.
Yeah. Who the fuck is DMing me on Twitter? Fuck yourself.
It's me, Kieran.
Oh, it's Wolves.
Hoopsie poopsie.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
Oh dear, dear, dear.
He'll be watching my stream.
Oh no.
Come on, Matthew, I'm trying my hardest.
If Wolves is watching your stream, Wolves, I hate you, but I love you at the same time, yeah.
Oh, these GT cars, man. Like, don't get me wrong, obviously, they got a right to be on the track and shit, but it's so off-putting. Like, they just break it completely.
Nah, fuck 'em. They don't deserve
No,
to be
just
there.
ram and punt to pass.
And that's the DP on the race.
Yeah. It basically is this lobby. I think we got 2 GTs. Am I now going to wallow into self-pity of just strings of high 33s? Is this what's going to happen now?
Yeah.
For you, for sure, you guys made A lobby. Hopefully, we got a 33.5 from Isaac and a 33.2 from me.
Well, the GT team isn't. Fucking kill me.
You might do. After all the stuff.
Are you having a fucking giggle, mate? What the fuck do you mean? A 44.7's gonna get me into
No,
fucking
your
LP?
time's going to be
You high on
void.
cap
Your
right
time's going to be void. Trust me, everyone will go quicker than you. And he's-
now. I'm better in the races than I am in quali. Take Jeanette Super Cup at Snetterton, for instance. I fucking qualified 3rd and I finished 1st in both races, so
You
yeah.
B lobby, remember. And I got taken out.
Would you? So if you didn't get taken out, would you have been competition to me?
Yes, easily.
Okay. Okay.
I actually started off that season in fairly decent form and it just slowly slipped away. Jeanette Super Cup was fun though. That was like a really...
Yeah, you take turn 1 so weirdly in a DP car. It's
On that
strange.
lap I did.
Because I'm used to looking at GT lines.
Yeah, it is a completely different animal. Because the thing is, you got to remember, you basically just got to try and get the straightest run out without traction bog. Like, I reckon there's a potential bit of time
Bog.
if you can clip the grass ever so slightly, get the car rotated a bit more. I don't know. Mere peasants in
Have you
your
ever
path.
tried braking harder and later? Because you're braking at like 40 to 50%.
That's how I brake. It's probably not ideal, but...
See, in GT, it's brake as late and as hard as you dare.
Yeah, see, in this, you want to sort of flow through a bit more. That's another thing with higher cars, is you want to be
Yeah.
flowing.
Stop all your momentum.
Yeah, scrub everything
Yeah,
off.
you don't want to just stop all your momentum, get back on the Yeah, you want to sort of carry as much through. At least for, I'm talking as if I know what I'm on about. I have no clue, I'm guessing. But
Isaac, you just drive. That's it.
Yeah, innit?
You just
I do
press
my
the right
thing.
trigger, and that's all you need.
Yeah.
You have the steering on super easy. You have all the assists on. You just
Friction
you just hold the
assist.
right trigger,
Yeah,
just go for
lads.
it. Oh yeah, boy.
What's it? What's the one they've got now? Like, so it won't break traction, but it also won't spin. It's like
Super
traction
easy.
wizardry.
Super easy traction.
Basically, what
Oh, that
forces
apex
them.
was beautiful.
I know.
Matthew, it's one then. Oh,
I didn't even know there was one there based on that
Oh.
line.
I could have fully like fit an Arctic truck between you and the apex.
Yeah. Loving this support, Kieran. Thank you very much. Really motivated me to go quicker.
Well, I'm a great team leader. See, no, can we be realistic, right? We were ripping into someone, and it actually made them go quicker the other day. So you know, I was thinking maybe the same prophecy will work with you,
Okay.
but you know,
That seems fair.
you never know. It's like reverse psychology.
Nailed the bus stop after that. Well, nearly.
Nearly.
As good as I'm going to get it for now, that way. That's running with the bus stop as well, especially in quicker cars. You have no idea. Like, one let me think, oh, I absolutely nailed that, and you drop like 4 tenths, and you just feel so confused.
Do you know what, Matt? Before the race on Sunday, I beg you drive the RSR through the bus stop. Just once on one lap.
I genuinely think I'd get diseases.
I've not driven the RSR through turn 1 yet. Every time I get there, I just
give up, don't you?
flick it off.
You just
into the
go straight
distance.
off, yeah.
Put it this way, I've driven Hockenheim in that car. It is not fun.
Welcome to the fun of trying to qualify around Daytona in that car earlier, Isaac. So you can understand why I was so pissed off in the party when I had my mic muted, and actually you weren't even in the party at that point because you were in your own qualifying. But yeah, I genuinely had music blasting, and I was just fucking screaming like full blast in my house, and my mom was like, "Are you alright?" I was just like, "Yeah, I'm good. I'm good."
Oh, man's
My mother
butchering these
questions, like,
lines.
really
Right, I need to pit again.
Who I am.
Actually, I don't know. How much engine? I got
Yeah,
no
I
idea.
couldn't do that. I mean, I can do GT
When you're a
Class 2 in
mere
extent,
F1 mortal
but, like-
listening to this God's called EVR. Oh, thanks, Walter. Don't hype us up too much though, Kieran, I get cocky.
Look at that. Oof.
My
I'm
hands
already
are
cocky as it
cramping
is,
up.
Cameron.
Let me go put that in my Twitter bio.
What?
EVR
Yeah.
God.
CRT Malta. Put it this way,
You're trying,
Malta's
God.
been quoted by a lot of people on a lot of separate occasions. He's known by my sister as that Pingu kid on your videos. Solely because he just...
That pink.
because his profile's Pingu. And he commented Newt Newt once. It just happened to be the one video my sister watched.
Wow, your own family doesn't even watch your YouTube videos. That's a bit depressing.
Well, it doesn't interest them, does it? My gran does.
We big up your
I
gran.
know.
When you go around, how's AOR?
No, she doesn't need to ask. She already knows how it's going because she's watching the highlights, Isaac.
That was an
I think that, no, she was saying this to me a couple of weeks back. She was like, oh shit, my TV's going to turn off.
Brilliant.
Right, let's get onto a straight.
Weird thing for her to say.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't get tangled up with cold head this
Oh,
week.
yeah. Coldhead? Oh, don't get tangled up with Coldhead. What are you on about?
That was early on in the season. I stopped watching.
Oh, shit.
Don't mess up the castle section of back
No, Coldhead's fine. Coldhead and I are actually like in the fight for the constructors, mainly because we're the only team with 2 drivers that show up and score each week. We're actually second in the constructors to a one-man team who's just dominating the drive. Shit, where's my team? Why is my TV remote on the floor? Oh no. Right, I'm only going to get one more run in, aren't I? Yeah. No, I'm going to get 2.
Oh no. Well, if you're quick enough,
Oh
you get
shit.
2, but if you
Ow.
want to be a
Why,
student...
why is my TV audio on about
Ow.
700?
Ow,
Ow, that's really loud. I don't want that. Right now, I've managed to knock my cables around my chair. Oh god, it's all going wrong right at the end. Right, am I... no, I'm still stuck. I'm still... Oh, lovely. Just what I need. Kieran being...
Nice lockup,
Yeah.
by the way, Matt. Literally, you just panicked and was just like, you know what, screw it.
Just
lock the race
lock
up.
the fronts up. Been quoted by having a lap. What is the time in LMP2? Around 33s. No, I don't want reverse. Oh shit, I'm only gonna get one more run in, aren't I now? Oh no.
Yo, if you stop being a spoon, go.
I'm trying!
Oh, I just heard your burp again through my street. Through
Oh,
my
am I gonna
stream?
get
The
enough
fuck,
time?
through
No,
your
I
stream?
don't think
Oh, I'm
I
really
am.
confused now.
May as well focus on this last run.
So, hey,
I'm not gonna improve that, don't you worry.
Right, can we have like let's have some silence in the party so Matt can concentrate. Shh.
Let's go, lads. That's over, lads. To be honest, I'm impressed.
Yeah.
I was within a tenth of my PB going into the final six with no vibration on my controller this lap.
Oh dear.
Yeah, I don't know why it's died suddenly, but it has. I think Commando's on a 32.9 prod. I like cars, so do I. Cars are fun. Except for these ones. These ones are horrible.
Matthew likes trains.
I like trains. 32.5 is like, yeah, complete go lap. I'm in a low 34, yeah, I think. A low 44? Hey, what about GT3s?
I'm assuming he's in GT.
I'd be hoping so.
GT fastest lap so far is a 42.9.
That's what I said.
Commando and a
Yeah,
Ford.
Commando's on a 42.9. Well, Isaac, our combined times then is a 307... No, a 306.7... 851, isn't it? 831.
Something like that.
Not bad.
Hopefully that's enough. Cal reckons it should be, so we shall wait and see.
I
Yeah,
am
I just want to see
genuinely
how
just
everyone else
gonna.
does.
We'll have to try and
Well, you know,
see what other people...
I just want to try and get Ben and Liam to actually do some more laps because I think Liam's probably going to carry me for the quality section of this, so I do not care. I wish I genuinely made the changes to the RSR before I actually did my quali.
Who is qualifying for the GT team?
Should be everyone.
Ben Taylor tomorrow,
Yeah, but it's
not tomorrow,
not.
Thursday.
That's the thing, Matt. Not everyone's actually qualifying.
Why?
I don't think.
Wait, who else
Right,
is in your
Statistics
team? I
is just
forgot.
a fucking ghost. I don't know. Statistics just been playing fucking FIFA 24/7 like a fucking cunt.
Charming. I ain't sleepy.
Wow.
Oh, I am so sleepy. It's actually ridiculous. My controller's died, which is a good way to end, I think. Oh, I've bounced off
And
of
then,
it.
well, obviously there's me
Oh,
and
lovely.
fucking Liam.
Am I meme? You certainly are, Malta.
Alright, well if Liam and Ben end up getting better lap times than you have, then it doesn't matter, does it?
Well,
if
it
your
depends,
laps
because I
are a
want to
bit
see if I can
shoddy.
get Wayne to do it as well. Try and get all four of us to actually, like, set a time.
Yeah.
Need to change
yeah,
my
if
YouTube.
you get
Yeah,
everyone
Cal,
to
that's...
do
Right, my
the
controller's just completely
The thing
statistics
is,
packed
yeah, we
now.
had it.
Yeah, Cal, that's... I think that is slightly outdated. On the whole, but considering that was back on the start of AOL Forza 6, I'm pretty certain you were VPR Callum. So,
Yeah,
I
no,
think
that's
time for a
certain
change.
yeah,
My controller's just completely packed
as soon
up,
as someone
yeah.
sends a message
I
in
need
it,
to actually put
it
it on
really
charge
is.
at some point. Probably
Weird.
the ideal thing to do.
Yeah, it's fucking strange. It's fully fucking strange.
Have I been invited back? No, I haven't been invited back into their party. In before now, I go around and set like a 132.6. Not with another controller. Well, my controller's died then. I'm probably going to end the stream off just about there. Thank you very much, Banana Josh, as well, for the kind words. Hopefully people have sort of enjoyed this little thing. I'm probably going to be very inactive on YouTube over the next couple of days. I'll be uploading the AOR F2 highlights in a couple. I might try and get them out tomorrow, but I can't guarantee it. And then apart from that, I'm basically just going to be completely quiet on YouTube until Saturday when this race is on. I'll stream my first stint. I'll probably stream my second stint, and I'll stream my third stint, but that'll be 5 till 7 o'clock on Sunday morning, which won't be very fun.
Yeah.
But yeah, New GT XX Vegetable XX, that seems absolutely perfect. Do I want to do a swap for Thrive with me for Bosley?
Oh god, man,
I think, you know, swapping the mats would be fair. I think EVR would overall win out that one.
I haven't seen the Viper.
There's nothing I can
run,
really do about that.
apart from like one car, I think.
Hello, I'm back.
It's just not a competitive car, is it?
My controller
There was
just
a
is
Viper in
dying.
my lobby, and I think he had a 147 as his best GT time.
We'll put it this way: the slowest DP is
Wait, Matthew,
one guy's ran a
say on your controller
39.5.
That Viper at the back.
A Viper got a
46 is the
46.2.
Vipers, Jesus Christ.
One of the DPs on a 39.
Oh,
Is there
Probably
live timing
not going to be
spreadsheet and
particularly
stuff
strong
yet?
for him. But yeah, anyway, I'm probably going to end the stream there. Thanks all so much. I'm actually
I
quite
haven't
surprised
seen
that
that.
people
I
actually
can check
watch this, to be
because I
honest.
have Toro's website.
But yeah, hopefully I can see a couple of you in the race. Hopefully we've made A lobby now, but we shall wait and see.
Nope.